What's going on, guys? Bengal again here. Coming back at you. Another video on the second channel. Still live streaming, twitch.tv/Bengal. And we're just playing Diverse World. No moving, unlimited time, trying to figure out where we are. I think the highest score I've had so far doing this is 19,909. Spoiler if you missed the last video. But we're going to be in Canada here. We're just getting right back at it. Now, the question becomes, where in Canada? And my answer becomes, I don't know. I have no idea. It looks like the French-Canadian part of Canada. So I'd like to go near Quebec. I just go in between Quebec and Montreal. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty far north. Probably don't go up that far north, but if you see me talking to the chat, that's what's happening. Not a great start. I'd like to do like 4,500 a round. I know that's somewhat unrealistic, but that's what I would like to do. Let me look at that plate. Can't even see it. Nah, I don't really have a good look at it. I don't really know where this is either. I'm going to say it looks like it could be Mexico. Can't really even see where the sun is. Looks like it's right there. Puts us in the north. That lines up with Mexico. You know where I could also see this being? I'm almost tempted to just go there and be crazy. Is I could also see it being like Sardinia or Corse, which I think is Greece. I'm not sure. I could see it being there. I just kind of want to go Mexico because I think it's a safer bet. And I'm a little bit of a pussy boy. Do I go Mexico or do I get crazy? It's most likely Mexico. I don't know what that is doing there. I'm just gonna go Mexico. Mexico City hedge for the win. It's Greece. Well, there you go. There you go. Wasn't feeling good about Mexico, and it wasn't. But it also wasn't where else I said it was, so cool. There are spots in Mexico that do look like that, by the way, so I'm not insane. This is Taiwan. You can tell from the poles. It is Taiwan. We got mountains to the north in Taiwan. Okay. Mountains to the north. We look like we're fairly close to the water, so that's interesting. I'd like to go fairly far south in Taiwan with mountains to the north. Do I go on the west side of the country or the east side?
Go screw!
All I really know is mountains are to the north. It looks like there wouldn't be any on that side, but I don't really know. I'm going to go... I almost want to go here. I'm going to. Have to see how wrong this is. It's Taipei. I never would have gone up in Taipei just because mountains to the north. I thought there was like a bigger chance we'd have mountains to the north in one of these southern cities. So that's a little frustrating. I appreciate that sub, Cole. Thank you. Thank you, Cole. Welcome back 7 months. I'm doing well, my man. Doing well. Ooh, 4th gen camera looking like a peen. So we got a flag there. It's not a flag of anything. I don't know about this one at all. These are these rounds I just struggle with where I can't differentiate. I think green bins is something. I almost want to go Portugal here. It feels like it could be fairly Mediterranean. Sun puts us in the north. I think I just want to go Portugal. I don't really know. That's hell. That's absolute hell. That's absolute hell. All right. Sweden. I'm almost 100% on it. It also could be France. What does that say? The more I zoom in, the less I can read it. Moss something. Doesn't look like French. I'm pretty sure this is Sweden. Does this look like Sweden? I don't think overwhelmingly. That building doesn't look very Swedish to me. That looks more French. This is going to be the make or break for the game right here. Do I go Sweden or do I go France? The road sign, it looks like it says like Masebo, maybe. So tough to read. But if that's an umlaut over whatever that is, I think I go France here. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go near the middle of the country. Fuck. Sweden, you son of a bitch. And this is a round I would say is 100% Brazil without question. I have been struggling with Brazil in the last one. Let's go state of Paraná. That's a crazy Brazil guess, by the way. I got the right state. So that's part of the red dirt area in that country. That's a hell guess. This could have been an amazing game if I just trusted my first instinct. And I believe we're in the U.S. Wishing well. Where in the U.S. are we? Now, we're clearly in the Southwest. I think that much is obvious. But distinguishing Phoenix or Arizona between New Mexico, between even parts of Texas, Colorado, Utah, Nevada, and California become a little bit tougher. I think I want to go near the four corners, so I'm going to click right on the four corners. Arizona, 4,000 points. That could have been a great game. That was an easy 22,000 game, easily. Everyone in the chat's going Nevada, and everyone's wrong. I mean, oh, man, that had such great potential. I still haven't broken 20K on this stream, and I'm disgusted. We have Spanish. Clearly Spanish, not Portuguese in any way. Can I get a hint about where we are? I'd like to say that this could be Peru. We got a white car. Can there be white cars in Peru? Again, I really just don't know how to distinguish where this is. I feel like white on the poles is a Mexico thing sometimes. The sun really is not telling. I'm not really sure what these concrete roads mean. Like they're kind of concrete slabs. Could it be Colombia? We've seen these in Colombia before. This is just going to be a round where I find out information about what this place is. We see the white on the poles. I think that's a Mexico thing a lot of the time. It's not, no yellow plates. It's not Colombia. It can't be the Philippines, right? There are some similarities between the Philippines and wherever this place is. But it's very clearly Spanish. And even though the Philippines is Spanish influence, I don't think it's that heavy. I think I have to go Mexico. No, I got to go Peru. It seems so flat, though. I got to go Mexico. Gosh. I'm just going to go Mexico City Hedge. Fucking Peru. Ah! I'm restarting. So Peru also has the white on the poles. I think Mexico has that. We're in Kenya. You can tell immediately from this little thing. It's always going to be Kenya. It's pretty flat here. Pretty flat Kenya. Interesting. I think we got to go near Nairobi in that case. Traveling north, it kind of goes... It's a road that's kind of curves northwest. Could we be here? On the A109. Well, we're next to a little side road. Maybe we're right there. We have like a little city to our south. Where would that be? Maybe that Technopolis? If I just dome this, by the way. Oh, not a bad guess. 79 miles away. I actually got... I got kind of, like, hopeful. I got kind of hopeful. There's a dog shitting. Or is he just sitting? We're not going to study it too much. We're in Kenya again. I think way farther west this time. Back-to-back Kenyas. What are the odds? Kiritiri. Let's look over here. We actually know the town. I would love to be able to find this. I mean, the problem is I might not even be zoomed in enough. All right, can we get, before I just look for it, can I get any hints? We have mountains to the west and the north. They're not big mountains, though. I can't look at chat at this moment because I already know people have Googled, like, Kiritiri. And are going to tell me where it is, and that's not the game. It's not the point of the game. We have mountains to the north and the west, mainly. I guess it could be over here, too. I don't really know. I just kind of convinced myself that it was to the west. It kind of seems like the west to me from rounds that I've had before. It also could be so small. I mean, this looks like the smallest village I've seen in a minute. What are the odds I actually find this place? I think slim to none, unfortunately. That's so frustrating because a 5K round could be so huge here. I'm just going to look around like this. I'm also, like... I'm sure it's been on the screen and I've missed it before, which frustrates me thinking about it as much, I'm sure, as it frustrates you if you saw it. But I don't see Kiritiri anywhere in here. And believe me, it would be very nice to see. But I'm just not seeing it. Please show yourself. I feel like it's just not over here. This feels like the western part of the country to me. There's no mountains for this to even be over here. All right, I'm just gonna... I almost just thought I saw it. A lot of K's over here, though. I'll do like another quick scan. It's just too flat to be over here. I feel like it's got to be in this area. Kiritiri, please. Why are you hiding from me? I'm just not going to be able to find it. That's demoralizing. I'm going to be sick. I got the freaking town. I can't even find it. I'm just going to go like over here. There it is. Kiritiri. How small is that? Pretty small. I don't even think I looked over there. Not even sure. That's tough. That's tough. That could have been so many points. Black back of sign. Interesting. So like that would tell me Brazil immediately, but it's not Brazil. It can't be. This just doesn't kind of red grass or red dirt. I don't think these are Brazilian. I just know that Brazil has black back of signs. Where else has black back of signs? There is another place. Peru very, very rarely has them. Do I go Brazil here? This just seems like not Brazil. I think the sun cannot be trusted. The sun's just east. I'm gonna go Brazil anyway. I think if this is anywhere, it's Sao Paulo State. I'm really not feeling good about this one, but you know, whatever. Macedonia has black of signs. Black of signs. It didn't look like Brazil. Didn't look like Brazil. I'm fully aware. I know. But then again, I'm like, oh, I haven't been everywhere in Brazil. Maybe it could be there. And Sao Paulo State does kind of like go on forever. And there was like reddish dirt. Macedonia, I can tell you I never go. I never go. I'm going like Thailand or something. We're driving on the left. Looks pretty much like Thai to me. Go near Bangkok. Not too bad. That's a really good Thailand guess, and I just hedged, and this looks like Japan right away. Is it going to be Japan? I think almost definitely. Could be South Korea. It is actually going to be South Korea. It's Korean. Where do we go? We got mountains to the west. Looks like pretty deep into the south as well. So I think we're probably somewhat far north. I'm down for a guess near Seoul. About the dead smack on in the middle. 18K points on a round where I guessed Brazil for Macedonia. It's look at that. They're all so close, and then it's this one. Where even is round 1 on here? 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's round 1? Oh, they were both in Kenya. Yeah, I don't know. I should be able to get 20K. I'm not getting better, by the way. I've been at this level for a while. I pretty much am stuck in an area where I haven't been able to improve because I'm not picking up on more things. This is the U.S. I think it's the southeast. I'm going to go Georgia. Louisiana. Right where I'm living in Houston. This is an interesting round. Where's the sun? Right there. I mean, pretty much straight up. Puts us in the northern hemisphere. This doesn't really strike me overtly as the U.S., though. That's the thing. It certainly could be. The roads don't really look like how we design roads in the U.S. We get palm trees. I think it has to be Mexico or South America. Could it just be random Brazil? I think I'm going to plop down in Brazil. Big mountain. I'm just going to go with Brazil. I don't really feel great about it. I'm going to go up here. Mexico. Restarting. I've been so terrible on Brazil tonight and Mexico. It's ridiculous. I think these are New Zealand polls. Which I understand is a completely nerd thing to say. But that's what I believe, and it looks like it could be New Zealand. I'm going to go on this island. I kind of just want to go farther north, but that's a crazy bet that we'd be up that high. I do think we are, though. Pretty good guess. I'm close. 63 miles, 4,700 points. The last game wasn't so much as a rage quit as restarting for a higher score potential. Driving on the right, parking weirdly on the left. That's French. It doesn't feel overtly French, though, which is actually super helpful because I believe we are right around here. But I'm not positive. I think that's a pretty good guess, though. I wish I had more writing to go off of. But I'm pretty confident going there in French. I mean, we got huge mountains, but to the south. To the south and to the east. We got to be in this general area. Do we know that there are big mountains to the north? We really can't tell. But we see even to the west as well. I think we're like right down in here. We could also be in this area, which makes this kind of tough. Could be near the border. I can't really... I mean, we're in France for sure. It's French. It's French all over the place. I don't really think I can see any type of city sign. I think we're in this general area. Could be in one of these places. Could be over here. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that guess. It was further west and south than I thought. But that's really not bad. I feel like that's good reasoning. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good reasoning. Okay. Interesting round. It's a pretty nice looking place. I think we're in Nigeria, by the way. Nigeria does have French influence, does it not? Lesotho. It says Lesotho. Well, that's interesting. That's a little bit of a wrinkle I was not expecting. I know Senegal has French influence. I don't know about Nigeria. I think I have to go Lesotho. It says it on the sign. If I got baited that hard, hats off to the round. But I have to go Lesotho. And I have to go in this city. What is... Hold on. Ooh, what is this? That's a Winners Chapel International. It's a decently sized building. Is there any chance I can find that? It's got to be this city, right? I'm kind of gambling it's the biggest city, but it seems pretty sizable and pretty populated. What is that? Husted's building. I don't really know what that is. FNB. It's a borough de change. I didn't even know Lesotho had French influence. I don't even know if it's Lesotho for sure. I'm taking an educated guess, in my opinion. Winners Chapel International. I think that would be a place. Or like FNB or something, but I don't know. It seems like a pretty big thing. I'm pretty much just going to throw it down here in a second and say, hey, we got close enough if I'm right, but let's see the road first. Maybe that'll help us. We're on a north-south road. Doesn't help all that much. Let's go there. How far away can we be if I'm right? 802 yards away. Exactly. That's how far away. Pretty good. Pretty good. There's the First National Bank. That's the FNB. But 800 yards away, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. I'll take the 4998. Unfortunately, didn't 5K it. That looks like Polish to me. Let's just go for it. I'm never going to see something that's more telling. That's all we have to work off of. It is Poland. I only got 3.9. It was farther to the southeast. Round 5 of 5. I have 18K. I better 20K this. And the problem is it doesn't seem like a crazy easy round off the rip because I can't even distinguish the US versus Canada on this specific round. I'm leaning Canada, by the way. But I am not sure. Doesn't look like the US to me. Could it be? Sure. I don't think it is. Even with the basketball hoop, that happens in Canada too. It doesn't feel super far to the east or the west. So I think I'm going to go down the middle, like near Winnipeg perhaps. And kind of just hope for the best on that. I'll take it. 35-7. We got over 20K. We got almost to 22. It's a weight off my back. Almost 22K. I'll take it. But that's going to do it for video number 2 of this stream session. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.